Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Boarded Up with the Nolans.
Woo!
Whew! We are at this breakneck pace. We're going to be done with this thing by midsummer. Prepare. The summer solstice is going to be our big finale. Yeah. Obviously, there was a lot of upset last time, given my unexpected loss at Trivial Pursuit, and we're all recovering from that. So today is the final initial matchup in our first quadrant. And our matchup today is between Skip-Bo and Sway. So I believe Sway is the higher seeded game in this round. What do we know about Sway?
Sway's an arguing game, so I'm sure we'll all do fine.
It's a debate game.
Yeah, it's very fun. We just haven't played it as much.
I bought it for Maddie because she was in speech and debate.
Yeah. But I will say this, that arguing plays to our family's strengths. So this is a game that we very much enjoy. Sadly, it's not a wine drinking game. So, but we've already finished the bottle. So
I already feel like I'm at an advantage. This is kind of unfair.
I will say this, though, that because I've had wine and you have not and your mother has, that I'm going to be more able to convince your mom because we're both in that Pinot Noir logic space that we might... you know what?
I would call it lack of logic space.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Copyright. What's her face from that Netflix show?
Titus Andromachus.
Andromachus?
Yeah, from Kimmy Schmidt.
Titus Andromedon.
Andromedon.
It doesn't matter. Kimmy Schmidt. That's what name I couldn't grasp. This is already going incredibly well.
Skip-Bo.
Skip-Bo, which you ever
never
played?
played.
You've never played?
Never played it.
I played it on a church mission trip, and I can't say for certain that this is the game that turned me into an atheist, but I can't say that it didn't. Imagine if you were like, oh, what if Uno were vastly more complex than it needed to be? That's Skip-Bo.
That's Uno Tipo, which I believe is our bottom seed.
Oh, Uno Tipo is coming up, and it's going to be a humdinger. But Skip-Bo is like Uno Tipo, but without all of the fun of physics. So we'll see what's going to happen. And we'll see if I finally crack my losing streak and actually win a GD game for once. Unfortunately for me, yelling and wine drinking are not one of the games in this bracket.
Sway could be that.
That's true. This is the closest that yelling or wine drinking will be in one of our games. So we'll see. Stay tuned for the final match of the first quarter of these matches. Skip-Bo. Wow. So Skip-Bo is a game. You know what? I'm not even going to describe the rules of it to you. You're trying to get rid of all of your cards that are in one pile, but there are other piles. We read the rules.
Only a 1 or a Skip-Bo card can start a building pile. Each pile is then built up numerically in sequence 1 through 12. You don't get to start a 5th discard pile, right? Once a pile of 12 cards has been completed, it is removed, and a new pile is started in its place. Since Skip-Bo cards are wild, they can start a building pile, and they can be played as any other number. So if you start a Skip-Bo pile, then that can never be removed.
And it didn't make us any happier. The game drags on a bit. There's the wife. There's the child. This game lasts a long time.
Too long.
What's that?
Too long.
Too long?
Too long.
This game is going down in a big way. But there are certain things you can do to make you not care that the game drags on a bit. There's the wine. Anyway, it finished.
8.
Maddie's getting very close. Look at the thick stack of cards I have to work through.
11.
Mommy's got a bunch of cards over there.
12.
Maddie has got a single 12. She just needs an 11, which is there. And a 12. What happened, Maddie?
I just won Skip-Bo.
Hooray!
Thank God it's over.
Look how happy Mommy is. Look at the unadulterated joy. Hey!
Mom, you should just be happy that the game is over.
I don't care, because wine. We're never going to play it again. Sway, on the other hand, is a game of immense fun. Basically, what you have to do is people draw cards for a topic to be argued, and each card has an easy and a hard side. And then there is a limitation that's put on the argument. For example, you might have to argue in a robot voice, or might have to argue in rhyme, or you might have to argue in a pirate voice, or you might have to argue via an interpretive dance. And the person whose turn it is gets to determine who the winner of the argument is between the arguers. It's a lot of fun, particularly if you have a family that's a little more performative, like a certain family I know. Again.
Ahoy in a Vashti, matey!
With her wonderful work in the world of genetics, we are this much closer to getting Donatello, the best Ninja Turtle, into this world.
Ariel, what an idiot. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guaranteed entertainment.
And push. And push. Just like his thoughts, they now spiral out of control.
Hey, have you ever gone up north to Canada? You know what they wear there all the time? A Canadian tuxedo.
Ho! 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 Hello, children, it's Christmas! I want a divorce! Pow, 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 kapow!
So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Also, it was later in the evening, so more wine had been consumed, which certainly led to increased merriment. It's a fun game. But I'm gonna have to go with Dolly the sheep. Madeline wins. How many points do you have, Madeline?
10.
Which means what?
I win Sway.
You win Sway. And have you won anything else today?
I have won something else today. I also won Skippo.
And how much has your father won?
My father's a wonderful man, and I think he's a great conversationalist and a really sweet guy.
Anything you have to say about that?
He's a great conversationalist. He gives money to charity.
My daughter is a bullshit artist.
Learn from the best.
Yeah. Hope you're listening, Yale admissions department. Well, we did it.
Woo!
We survived another round. I tell you what, Skippo, it confirmed that there is no God. I don't know how you could play that game and still believe in an all-loving God.
So, to be fair to Skippo, I think that it's probably really a two-player game.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the rules that implies that
No,
it's a
I
two-player
know, but
game.
like,
It should be
the
a two-player
waiting
game.
for the other person, the other people, is really unfun. If you're waiting for just one person, it would
To be fair to Skippo, I think it's really a zero-player game, where
Yeah.
ultimately the number of people who play it is none. It's a game. It's a fruit that should not be picked from the tree of life. What about Sway?
Sway's fun. I think Sway's good for us in particular because we like to talk.
It's true.
I think Sway is designed for more people. I think 3 players is not optimal.
So Skippo, fewer players. Sway, more players. So neither of these passes the Christy Nolan test.
I think this would be great. If we had 6 more people who came over, I think this would be super fun.
Yeah.
But having one, it's okay.
Mom hasn't liked a single game in this bracket
I
yet.
like lots of games. We haven't picked a lot of my favorites. That's all.
All right, cool. Well, so let's go ahead and vote on who moves on to the next round. Christy, what's your vote? Oh, sorry, we didn't even talk about who won. Who won Skippo?
Me, I won Skippo.
Who won Sway?
Me,
All
I
right,
won Sway.
shut up. Let's talk about votes now. What do you vote for, Christy?
Well, you guys are both gonna vote for Sway, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Were you going to pick Skippo?
It's
Vote for who you want to vote for.
I don't
Who
are you?
You have to vote.
Sway.
Wow, that's a really.
Were you going to pick Skippo?
She's
You looked like you were in a coma.
she's a Jill Stein. Who cares? I didn't. The top 2 contenders are not my
They're
favorites.
both boring these games.
They're both okay, but which is less
I
boring?
guess Sway.
Wow, what an enthusiastic
Ringing
endorsement.
endorsement.
Yeah, indeed. Maddie,
Sway. I like Sway.
Sway is. I granted it's not better than a lot of the games we were playing, but it's easily better than Skippo. Skippo is a piece of shit game. Sway is the winner. We're done with the first quarter. We'll
We did it.
We did it. And thank you for sticking through it with us. We'll be back next time with Harry Potter Clue.
What is the current tally of victories?
Versus Jenga. We don't have time for the current tally of victories. It's some number for each of us. Who's to say?
Your number is 0.
My number may be 0, but who's to say? We can't be certain about anything in these troubled times. But Jenga versus Harry Potter Clue is our next game in the new quadrant. So we'll see you next time. Thank you.